Hi, everyone, and welcome to the season 2 grand final of Smashdown by FLQL. This is the international track, and we have three wonderful teams who will be participating to see who wins the title. Your MC for the evening is Abhinav Dasgupta, and he will enthrall you with his hosting. Abhinav, the floor is yours.
Thank you very much, Shresh, and welcome to the international finals of Smashdown by the Fantasy Golfers League. We have our finalists here. Firstly, Lob Bob Law on seat 1. That's Samanth and Varun. Samanth, Varun, what is Lob Bob Law all about?
It's a reference from Arrested Development.
Yeah, excellent. And then we have on seat 2, Smash Can Sinatras, Ailsa and Dan. Guessing that's a reference to Trash Can Sinatras.
There's indeed, yeah.
Excellent. So I'm your reader, Frank Reader, in that case.
Yes. A joke which will go over nearly everybody's head, but well done.
All right, and then on C3, Imbis Duology, Calvin and Shashwat. I know Imbis is that meeting point in Mumbai, right? It's that hardcore non-vegetarian restaurant, as they call it, which is only one vegetarian item on its menu. Is this a reference to that? Is that where you first met or first ate or some such thing?
Yeah, so we first decided to form the team, I guess.
Good. So, all right. Great. So, three excellent teams for the finals. Good luck, all. And let the games begin. We start.
Good luck, everyone.
Question 1. Good luck, all. Lob Boblo, your question coming up. Note that we'll need full names, first and last names of people, unless specifically asked for otherwise. Here we go. Right. So, Lob Boblo, in 1965, Stephanie Kolek discovered which fiber while working at DuPont? And part 2, first published in 1938 with a preface by Escoffier, Blanc Gastronomique became the definitive French culinary encyclopedia, which Paris-based publishing house created it.
I know both.
I don't know either.
I'll give you the second one.
Yeah, give me the second one.
Second one is Larousse, Larousse.
Okay, Kevlar.
That is correct. Kevlar and Larousse. A good start by Lob Boblo. Well done. Your next question coming up. Before a 1962 book made her famous, which marine biologist wrote The Sea Around Us, a lyrical bestseller in 1951 that won a National Book Award and funded her full-time writing career? Part 2, just north of San Francisco, which county is considered the birthplace of California's wine industry, where Russian settlers first planted grapes at Fort Ross in the 1800s? It's named from the Coast Miwok language, means Valley of the Moon.
I know both.
I think I have a couple of guesses for the first. Give me the second again.
Yeah. Second is Sonoma, Sonoma.
There we go. Okay. Rachel Carson.
Perfect answer, Rachel Carson. Known for Silent Spring in 1962, and Sonoma is the center of California's wine industry. Well done. Smash Can Sinatra is your question coming up. Patented in 1904 as the landlord's game by Elizabeth Maggie to illustrate the dangers of unchecked property ownership, this board game was later rebranded and sold by Parker Brothers, becoming a global classic of buying, selling, and bankrupting. How do we better know this game now? And this ancient cipher, attributed to a Greek historian, used a 5x5 grid of letters so that each could be transmitted by pairs of numbers. Later adapted for cryptography with flag signals and telegraphs, it let messages be sent secretly across distances. Who is the square named of?
Well, I've won anyway.
Yeah, I won as
Like we
well.
both do, but
So worth it too.
I have a wild stab at 2 based on 1, but do you have any confidence in a guess for 2?
I don't. No, I don't. Do you want to have your guess at 2 or?
May as well. Do you want to just go ahead with 1?
Monopoly.
Polyphemus?
Not that. Passing to Imbis Duology.
I have something for 2.
Say it and then
Polybius.
Should I go for it?
Yeah, worth it. I mean, just
Okay.
guys.
Monopoly.
Calvin, could you repeat your answer?
Polybius.
Spell that, please.
Polybius.
Okay, good enough. That's perfect. Polybius it is. Monopoly and Polybius. Great answer there by Imbis Duology. Polyphemus, I think, is what Dan mentioned. Back. All right. Next question for Smash Can Sinatras. In 1939, which physicist helped explain nuclear fission but refused to work on the Manhattan Project, saying she would have nothing to do with the bomb? Though overlooked for the Nobel, she was later honored with an element bearing her name. Part 2, before the Colosseum got its name, a colossal bronze statue of which emperor stood nearby, later altered to resemble the sun god or Sol. The amphitheater, originally the Flavian Amphitheater, eventually took its nickname from that giant likeness.
Yeah, I'm fine with both of those.
Okay, I'll go ahead with one then. Lisa Meitner.
And Nero.
Lisa Meitner and Nero, absolutely correct.
Just give me 1 second.
It's named Meitnerium. All right, that's one more point now for Smash Can Sinatra. So everyone's on the board. Imbis Duology, your questions coming up. Her trajectory calculations were so trusted that John Glenn personally asked for her to verify the computers before his 1962 orbital flight. A pioneer at NASA, her math-powered Mercury and Apollo missions and helped put Americans into space. Who was she? Played by actress Tara G.P. Henson in the 2016 film Hidden Figures. Part 2, surname only, note of the person who wrote illness as metaphor, where she challenged victim blaming in the language that's often used to describe diseases and the people affected by them.
You have one?
I think so. I think I have both. Yeah.
So give one.
You have two, right?
I think so, yeah. Go give
Okay.
one.
Katherine Johnson.
Sorry?
Katherine Johnson.
Okay. Sontag.
Sorry, I'll have to ask you to repeat that, Calvin. Sorry, it looks like your videos. Just hold that mic closer, not too clear.
Katherine Johnson.
Yeah, Katherine Johnson is correct. Well done. Katherine Johnson and Sontag, Susan Sontag, not Soncam. Yeah, just hold that mic closer, might help.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Okay, your next one, Imbis Geology. In 1960, a young researcher with no formal scientific training astonished the world by documenting creatures stripping twigs to fish for termites, evidence of tool use once thought uniquely human. Which primatologist made this discovery at Gombe? Part 2, in 1958, which city opened the first shopping center in the world with air conditioning throughout? We're not sure if it stayed open from 7-Eleven. The North Park Center later became one of America's largest malls.
Yeah, you can take either. Take one.
Yeah. You sure of two?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Jane Goodall.
Dallas.
Dallas, Texas, absolutely. Jane Goodall passed away on 1st October earlier this year. Jane Goodall, primatologist. Brings us to the end of the first round and back to Lob Boblaw for round 2. The nickname of London's Bethlehem Royal Hospital, this word came to mean chaos and uproar. Which term, now synonymous with pandemonium, came from this asylum? Part 2, need only a surname. Better known as a Hollywood star of the 1930s and 40s, who co-patented a frequency-hopping secret communication system in 1942 to prevent radio-guided torpedoes from being jammed. This invention later influenced Wi-Fi and Bluetooth.
Both.
Yeah, I'll give you the first.
Sure.
Bedlam.
Lamar.
Bedlam and Hedy Lamar is absolutely correct. Well done. Your next one, in World War I, who designed mobile X-ray units, nicknamed Little Blank, that she personally drove to the front, training medics to use them? These field machines treated over 1 million wounded soldiers. Part 2, again need only a surname. Which 19th century mathematician laid foundations for differential geometry and complex analysis, introducing surfaces that bear his name? He also posed a zeta function conjecture still unsolved today, central to prime number theory.
I know the second one.
I've derived both. I think I know the first and I've derived the second from that.
Okay. Give the first.
Marie Curie?
Yeah. Riemann.
Riemann is correct. Bernard Riemann. Marie Curie, I love your use of the terms like derived and so on. That's exactly what mathematicians do. So, well done there. Smash Can Sinatra's your questions coming up. Frustrated that her fine china was chipped by careless servants, Josephine Cochrane patented this invention in 1886. First shown at the Chicago World's Fair in 1893, it later became a kitchen staple worldwide. What appliance was this? And in Greek mythology, she was the daughter of Helen of Troy and King Menelaus, and is also the name of a character in Shakespeare's The Winter's Tale, with her name meaning well-born or messenger. Centuries later, the same name resurfaced in modern pop culture. Which name is this?
You got anything here?
I'm trying to work out the second one from what I think the first is. Give me a second. I know the first one, but I'm just trying to see if I can work out the second one. So it's not worth giving away if not.
Okay.
5 seconds.
Run out of time. Might need to pass.
I think we're going to have to pass. Sorry, I just can't
Yeah.
drag this.
Okay, passing you. Passing to Lob Boblo.
I have both.
Wow. Which one do you think I'll get?
Okay, let me give you the second one.
Okay.
Hermione.
Out on time, have to pass you. Moving to Imbes Duology.
I think I've got the first.
I'll give.
You have it too?
No, I don't. You take it.
Dishwasher.
Okay. Hermione.
Dishwasher and Hermione is correct. Fine
Sorry.
china and dishes.
Nice.
Dishwasher, Josephine Cochrane, and Hermione, messenger Hermes, and of course Hermione Granger from the Harry Potter series. Back to you, Smashcan. She discovered ichthyosaurs, plesiosaurs, and more, yet was largely unrecognized in her lifetime. In 2020, Kate Winslet portrayed her in the film Ammonite. Who was she? And in 1976, who was accused of tax evasion for allegedly misusing a Swiss subsidiary of the Swedish company to pay foreign actors? In 1976, they were publicly arrested by two plainclothes police officers while rehearsing a play at the Royal Dramatic Theatre in Stockholm.
I've definitely got the first one, and I possibly got the second one.
I think I have the second. So do you want to
well-
go ahead with number one?
Yeah, the first one is Mary Anning.
Ingmar Bergman.
Mary Anning and Ingmar Bergman is correct. I'm glad you didn't go with Ingrid over there. Could well have been that as well, which would have smashed, and very helpfully the pronoun used is they, so could have been either. So well done on choosing the right Bergman. So that's one more point to you. And Imbis, your questions. She revolutionized medicine by designing drugs through rational methods rather than trial and error, with her work leading to AZT, one of the first effective therapies for AIDS. Despite never earning a PhD, she won the Nobel Prize in 1988. Who was this pioneering scientist? Surname is fine. And then carved into a sandstone cliff in the early 19th century, the Swiss monument depicts a dying creature pierced by a spear, commemorating the Swiss guards who perished defending Louis XVI during the French Revolution. Which monument is this? Need a three-word name, which Mark Twain called the most mournful and moving piece of stone.
Neither.
Yeah, just thinking. Can't remember the second exactly, but
If you have a guess.
okay. Lion of Zurich.
Goglio.
No, passing to Lob Boblo.
Any idea?
Any idea for the first?
No, man, I can't think of it. I think I have something for the second, but it doesn't make
Same.
easier.
I'm pretty sure I have the second, but
I'm pretty sure you have it also. Yeah.
no issue. No, yeah. If you don't have the first, yeah. It's anyways,
Pass.
2 seconds.
Okay, passing to Smashcan Sinatras.
No, I got nothing here.
That was the first, no, so I don't think it's worth it. No, we'll just pass as well.
Okay, passing all of you. First text of the game. This is Gertrude Elion, who won the Nobel in
Lion of Locarno,
1988.
right?
Lion of Belfort, right? Or
No,
Beaufort?
this is the Lion of Lucerne by
Lucerne.
Thorvaldsen. You see that
Excellent.
lion carved into a rock? Lion of Lucerne.
Yeah. I said Locarno. I think that's the same.
Locarno is
No.
a leopard, no?
No.
Oh,
it's
okay.
different.
It's not the same, no? Right.
Yeah.
Might be wrong. But yeah, Gertrude Elion, 1988 Nobel,
Wow.
medicine. And tough one there, but in this geology, your next one. Challenging the idea of the tragedy of the commons, which American political economists showed how communities can sustainably manage shared resources without top-down regulation. In 2009, she became the first woman to win a prestigious global prize, surname's fine. And secondly, Spanish, French, Italian, and Portuguese descend from Latin and belong to which language family?
Yeah. Should I take the first?
Go for it. Yeah.
Ostrom.
Romance.
That's correct. Elinor Ostrom was the first woman to win Nobel Prize in Economics, 2009, and of course, Romance languages. All right, moving to round 3. That sort of our first 2 rounds tested you on famous women achievers in the sciences for the most part. Now we come to more general sort of round. So, which battle from 250 years ago is inaccurately named, as the fort was actually built on the adjacent and lower Breeds flank? The confusion began during the battle and was reinforced by a British map that reversed the names. And which order was founded in Bavaria on May 1, 1776 by Adam Weishaupt, a law professor at the University of Ingolstadt?
Anything?
No.
I think we should pass. In fact, I have both answers, but I don't want to give it away for the other teams.
Sure, makes sense. Pass.
Okay, passing to Smash and Sinatra's.
You got anything?
I'm not comfortable with either of those now.
Okay, I think we'll just pass then.
Okay, passing to Geology.
I think I would. Should I give one?
I have a guess for the first, but you think it's tougher?
2 is easier.
Okay, go for it.
Bunker Hill.
I had that. Okay, Illuminati.
Is absolutely correct. The Battle
Wow.
of Bunker Hill and Illuminati, founded by Adam Weishaupt. Very well done there in this.
Nice.
Next one coming up, blah, blah, blah. The title of the blank blank towards the 2004 debut album by Kanye West is a phrase that could be used to describe Bill Gates, Steve Jobs, and West himself. Fill in the blanks. And the title of which REM album, released in 1991 and featuring the single Losing My Religion, describes the situation the players of blitz chess often find themselves in.
I have
Yes.
both. I mean, I'm wondering what.
Yeah,
Huh?
which one am I more likely to guess?
Okay, I'll give you the first so that it's, first is the college dropout.
Out of time.
Yes, thankfully Samanth won't be out of time for that one. Well done. College Dropout and Out of Time. I think Kanye West and Kim Kardashian's daughter, one of them, appeared in an album called Elementary School Dropout as a sort of follow-up to this. So well done, College Dropout. Smash Can, your questions. Who has received numerous prestigious awards for her advocacy, including the 2024 Václav Havel Human Rights Prize and the 2024 Sakharov Prize? And what is the pen name of Ali Ahmad Said Asber? Imprisoned in Syria for political activities, he later fled to Beirut in 1956, where he co-founded and edited the influential literary magazines Shi'r and Mawaqif.
Not falling for me at all, I'm afraid.
Same here. I mean, I'm sure, well, half an idea on one, but I don't think that'll help us with 2.
I'm between 2 for one of them, and neither of them are leading me to an answer for the second.
Yeah.
Right.
Let's just pass then.
Pass.
Okay, passing to Lob Boblo.
Do you know the first one by any chance?
I do not. I have an inkling for the second, and I'm trying to work.
I also have an inkling for the second, but I don't know whether.
I mean, it's probably not right. Also, can't really.
Yeah, let's just pass.
Okay. So I will. Say Smriti Irani for the first part.
Oh, close. Pass.
All right, passing to Imbis.
I have something with the second.
Same here. But okay,
Give
give
it.
it. Give.
Michelle Aflaq. Michel.
Okay, out of time.
Pass.
Passing you, let's just put it this way. One of them has just won the Nobel Prize, and the second is a perennial Nobel favorite, and we hope he manages to win this. We refer to Maria Corina Machado, who won the Nobel Prize for Peace earlier this year, and Adonis, who's pretty much the only Syrian author who shows up. So that's them, Machado and Adonis, perennial Nobel favorite. Okay, Smash Can. In the Lost World, Jurassic Park, the InGen cargo vessel that hauls a rampaging T-Rex to the mainland bears the same name, SS Venture, as a much older movie ship that carried whom to New York City, and the plot of which movie follows a monk trainee from the village of Bandong Pradu who volunteers to travel to Bangkok to recover the stolen head of a Buddha statue.
Definitely have one, and I based on that, I have a guess for two.
Okay, if you definitely have one, let's go for it, and else should be able to work out two, I hope.
Sure, I'll
Will
go
that
ahead
work?
with it.
Or would that be easier to guess one if you know two?
Yeah, I think so. Do you
Okay.
have a guess for one?
No, but
All right, I'll say two then. Ong Bak, Ongbak.
King Kong.
Absolutely correct. King Kong and Ong Bak. Very well done.
Lots better that way around.
Worked out
Thank you.
between the two of you. All right, Embers Duology, your questions. Who is this Ravi Shastri? Said this gorgeous tennis star when asked about the Indian cricketer being romantically linked to her for an anecdote. Who is this 1990 winner of the US Open? And I've been in the revenge business so long, now that it's over, I do not know what to do with the rest of my life, is the other less famous line uttered by this fictional Basque henchman in a 1987 film. His other famous line is, of course, where he introduces himself, reveals his intentions behind his revenge, and then takes said revenge. Which character?
Think I have both.
Yeah. Should I say two?
Yeah.
Inigo Montoya.
Gabriela Sabatini.
Gabriela Sabatini, the gorgeous Argentine tennis star, and Inigo Montoya in The Princess Bride. Absolutely. All right, your next one.
I do really hope some male character is described as gorgeous, handsome, etc.
Yeah.
All right.
Let's see.
I agree. All right. The 2025 Nobel Prize in Medicine spotlighted advances using immune cells that mature behind the sternum in which gland vital in childhood. And despite being native to the Americas, which duck's name may stem from a 16th century trading company or from Europeans using a word for exotic gems?
I have guesses for both.
What do you want to give? You want to give two?
Yeah. Muscovy.
Sorry.
Okay, passing you out of time to Love Bob Law.
I'll give you the first one, Varun.
Okay.
First one is thymus, Thymus.
We'll pass you as well to Smash Can.
You'll take that then if the second one then is Muscovy.
Thymus.
Yes, well combined, or as Varun Rajiv loves to refer to it, well chimped. Well done, Smash
So
Can
I
there.
heard the first guy say Markovi, which is what I had written down as well. And so I was looking at that going,
So Varun just got Varun over there. But well done, Smash Can Sinatras on combining those two answers for points. End of the
Calvin,
third round, 5,
Calvin, please
4,
hold your
and
mic closer.
7. I agree, yeah. Law Bob Law up next, round 4. With a surname that is a homonym for a waterfall in neighboring Venezuela, which former Aston Villa forward holds the record for most goals scored by a Colombian in the English Premier League with 44. Surname's fine. And currently playing in the 2 Bundesliga, second division, I suppose, Schalke 04 are a team based in and named for a district of which city in North Rhine-Westphalia?
Well,
I think I know the first, obviously.
well, I know neither. So if you give me the first, I'll try to work something out. It's our direct anyway, so we might as well go for a guess.
I mean, first is Angel.
Geldstadt.
Not Gelstadt. Passing to Smashcan.
I've got the second one down, if that helps.
Yeah, I didn't catch what they said for the first one.
Okay, well, if I tell you the second one is Gelsenkirchen.
Angel.
That is
ANGEL.
perfect. Gelsenkirchen and Angel. All right, so Smashcan Sinatra is making a terrific comeback there. Juan Pablo Angel and Gelsenkirchen. Well done. And Law Bob Law, your next one. In 1954, Indian scientist G.N. Ramachandran proposed a triple helix structure that helped explain the strength and flexibility of which protein the body is most abundant, found in skin, tendons, and connective tissue. And Australian social researcher and demographer Mark McCrindle coined what term in 2005 to signify a fresh start by using the Greek alphabet after this term's Latin-named predecessors were exhausted?
I know both.
Pretty sure I have both as well.
Okay.
So give me the first.
Collagen.
Yep, Gen Alpha.
Is correct. Collagen and Gen Alpha. And it's interesting that it coined it in 2005 and I suppose it's 2012, right? From people born after that, or I think it was that. Coined 7 years before by Mark McCrindle. Well done. Pablo, Smashcan, your questions. Honey bear, night ape, and night walker are among this rainforest mammal's many names, mistakenly called a lemur mongoose by naturalist Johanna Schreiber. It's known as liron, or dormouse in Peru, and mecolion, or lion monkey in Central America, all referencing its monkey-like body and carnivorous head. Which animal is this? And after watching his father, a wealthy brewer, run a brewery and make enough wealth for their family, he started managing it as an adult. Sometime around 1840, when electric motor was just invented, his interest in electricity led him to investigate the feasibility of replacing the steam engines of the brewery with those newly invented electric motors. Who's this? Note that we need a surname.
Do you have anything here?
I'm running through some animals to see if I can get a brewer out of them.
Yeah, I think if we could come up with an animal, I think the brewer part would fall out of that. Now we're out of time, really, aren't we?
Yeah, I think I'm going to struggle here. Yep.
Okay, passing to Bob Law.
Anything?
Nope.
Plus.
Okay, passing to Imbis.
Anything?
Have guesses that fit. I'm not sure.
What do you want to give?
One is, I don't know, one could be Kinkajou. I'm not sure though.
That, but I didn't get to the second part.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Jewel.
You're going with that then?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll accept. Kinkajou and Jewel is absolutely right. James Prescott Jewel and Kinkajou. Terrific answer there by Calvin. Smashes perfectly.
Also, you can't like ask him if he's going with that, right? He gave
Yeah,
it.
I mean, kind of assume. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, Kinkajou and Jewel. Correct. Smashcan, your questions. What phrase, a metaphor for steadfastness and loyalty, originated from the reputation of Coventry, England, for producing a dye that was so color fast it wouldn't fade in the wash? And the practice in which users inject the blood of already intoxicated individuals has fueled one of the fastest growing HIV epidemics in the Pacific and grown widespread in South Africa, and is known by what name shared with a kind of technology?
Well, I'm 90% sure on number one and would have a guess then on number two based on that. I think if I was to give number one, you'd probably have the same guess that I would for two.
I don't think I have a guess for number two based on what I'm thinking for number one. So do you want to steer me? Do you want to give me number two?
I'll give one. I'll give one. True Blue.
Bluetooth?
Absolutely right. True Blue and Bluetooth.
Well done.
Okay.
That's injecting the blood of already intoxicated individuals. And well done on True Blue. So there. Imbis, your two questions. In Search of Cleo, How I Found My Pussy and Lost My Mind is a book by which Showgirls fame actor that's about the true story of the hunt for her runaway cat. Surname is sufficient. And the Gothic typeface that exists today was created by Japanese designer Ryoichi Sunekawa. This modern slab serif font is characterized by its simplicity and readability. However, before that, the founder of the eponymous company designed the original wing logo inspired by the Greek goddess Nike as a symbol of his aspirations for his business's future success. Which company is this?
Guess for the second.
Yeah, go for it.
You have anything?
I'm blanking on one, so
I don't know if it makes sense. Okay, Mazda for two.
I don't know. Lamaz, I don't know.
Now,
Okay,
passing to Lob Bob Law.
Samanth, I'm going to give you the first one. Okay.
Please do.
Gina Gershon. Gershon.
Honda.
Perfect there, Gina Gershon and Honda. That's the font there, Gothic typeface. And Nimbus, your next one. First implemented in 1958 and influential in the rise of AI research, which programming language's name comes from blank processing, reflecting how it stores code and data in the same parenthetical structures it manipulates, and not because an impairment of some kind is involved. And this is a two-letter smash, introduced in the 1950s and discontinued in a country recently to regulate flows of foreign labor in oil-rich Gulf states. The kafala system tied each migrant worker to a kafil who controlled their residency, ability to change jobs, and even permission to leave the country. Its very name comes from an Arabic word meaning pot.
Anything?
No. Should I say something for one?
Yeah.
Visual.
No, pass.
Passing to Lob Bob Law.
Anything?
No.
Let's pass.
Okay.
Okay. Passing to Smashcan.
I definitely have one. It's only two-letter smash. I don't know if it'll help you.
Yeah.
Might as well throw it out, right?
Yeah.
So Lisp, Lisp.
Sponsor.
Okay, I'll give that to you. Sponsorship, but good enough. Sponsor is
well
fine.
done.
Lisp and sponsorship. Well done there. That's kafala, which is obviously a lot more than sponsorship. I think goes to what the word actually refers to. But half the game over. 7, 7, and 8 still wide open. Round 5 now. And Lob Bobla, here's your question. Two films starring Robert Redford won the Academy Award for Best Picture. The first of these co-starred Paul Newman and was directed by George Roy Hill. The second co-starred Meryl Streep and was directed by whom? And what one-word nickname was given to King John of England before his accession to the throne, reflecting the fact that as a younger son, he was not expected to inherit any territory?
Should I give you the first one?
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
Sidney Pollack.
Sorry, did you mean? Oh, I can't ask you that. Okay.
Directed by whom? Pollack. Pollack.
Yeah. I'll say Lackey.
Not Lackey. Smashcan.
I've got the second one.
All right. Do you want to go ahead with it?
Yeah, I'd say Lackland.
And Pollock, Sidney Pollock.
Absolutely correct. Lacked land. He who lacked land was not expected to inherit any territory. And Sidney Pollack, who directed Out of Africa. The other film referred to is The Sting. George Roy Hill, Paul Newman, and Robert Redford. 73. All right, your next one. Blah, blah, blah. Which group changed their name from Angel and the Snake to something that was a direct reference to the cat calls the lead singer received from truck drivers after she dyed her hair in the 1970s? And Donald Trump, who abstained entirely from alcohol, is said to drink 12 cans of which specific beverage each day? During his first term as president, he installed a button on his Oval Office desk in the White House for requesting this soft drink.
I have both.
Oh, okay. Give me the second.
Diet Coke.
Blondie.
Perfect. Hopefully, you weren't sort of vacillating between Diet Pepsi and Diet Coke, which is sort of the
I was, so his
With
confidence
this.
was useful.
Yeah. All right, 888. Questions now to Smashcan. Anxiety disorders are a group of mental disorders characterized by significant and uncontrollable feelings of anxiety and fear, such that a person's social, occupational, and personal functions are significantly impaired. Which 1893 painting is appropriately placed in the Wikipedia page of anxiety disorder? And which English idiom, with a reduplicated variant of the idiom derived from French cuisine, means the very best individuals or things from a particular group, signifying the highest quality and excellence? Note that we need the English idiom.
I've got the first one.
Yeah, I've gotten both, but just the wording in the second one is
The wording in the second one's weird because I would.
it's a bit weird because I mean, I think we probably have the same thought. Do you want to just go ahead with one?
Yeah, the Scream.
Cream of the crop.
Is absolutely right. Cream of the crop, but all that reduplicated variant and all that is because cream of the cream would also have been accepted. Creme de la creme. Well done on that.
With a reduplicated variant was like super confusing, I think, for everyone.
Yes.
Yeah. Because obviously it's reduplicated in French, but you don't really say cream of the cream in English, you know?
Yeah.
That's right, you know. But well done on crossing that hurdle over there. And your next one, a major aviation tragedy occurred on 28 November 1979 when Air New Zealand Flight 901 crashed into the side of which of the world's 7 summits whilst on a flight scene film. And a key part of whose childhood act as vaudeville performer involved his father throwing him around the stage. He got his nickname after Harry Houdini saw him take a tumble down a flight of stairs as a toddler and yelled, "That was a blank."
Yeah, I've got both.
Can you give me can you go ahead with two?
Buster Keaton.
I thought I had one.
Yeah.
Maybe just for a minute.
Did it go the other way around?
Yeah, I see it again. I thought I had something else. Mount Erebus.
That is correct. Mount Erebus and Buster Keaton. Clutch answer there by Dan, right in the nick of time. And gets you up to 10. There's a terrific comeback in progress. Imbus Geology, your questions. Chrysaor and his sibling emerged when their Gorgon mother's head was cut off by a Greek. Though unlike its sibling, Chrysaor is either a giant or a boar. Identify the sibling. And in Shinto myth, which storm god, a brother of Amaterasu, slew the 8-headed serpent Yamata no Orochi?
I have the second.
Give.
Susanoo. Susanoo.
Pegasus.
Is absolutely correct. Trust Calvin to get Susanu, but not Pegasus.
Yeah.
Well done there, Shash. So Pegasus and Susanu is correct. All right, Imbis, your next one. Designed by Antoine Boisa and named after the Japanese for fireworks, which cooperative card game works with imperfect information as players can see everyone else's cards but their own? And for two-letter Smash, what is the two-word stage name of the artist with the middle names Pirate Baird and surname O'Connor?
Yeah, both.
Give one. You give one.
Hanabi.
Billie Eilish.
Hanabi and Billie Eilish, absolutely right. That takes you guys to 10 as well. Three rounds to go, and blah blah blah, your questions come. Served at the table in a ceramic or enameled cast iron pot called a cacalon, which dish is kept warm over a gentle flame while diners spear bite-sized pieces to dip into the molten mixture. And Men of Honor by Ute Frebert is a social and cultural history of which practice?
I think I
I
have
have
both.
both.
Yeah.
Yeah. First one is Fondue.
Duelists, dueling.
Fondue and duelists, dueling, duel, all of that is fine. Done. Your next one, subtitled or The Witch's Curse, which Gilbert and Sullivan opera is named after the baronetcy and castle featured with. And note that this is a phonetic smash and the full name smashes. Name the Canadian ice hockey player 1928 to 2016 known as Mr. Hockey, who held several NHL records until they were broken by Wayne Gretzky.
I'm not going to get the second.
I know the second one.
Really?
I mean, I think so.
Okay. You think I'll get the second? In which case, okay.
But I don't know the first, so there's no point.
If I'm going to get the first, yeah, I'm wondering whether it's. Do you want to give it out for the others?
Yeah, maybe not.
Yeah, I'm not.
Let's pass. Yeah.
Pass it. Yeah.
Okay, passing to Smash Can Sinatras.
I think I have both.
Yeah.
Um, I'll go ahead with number two.
Okay.
Gordie Howe.
And Ruddy Gore.
Perfect answer. Ruddy Gore is the opera by Gilbert and Sullivan. And Gordie Howe, one of the all-time greats of the game.
The only other ice hockey player I know apart from Gretzky.
Me too. Done
Me
that
too,
some
I
back
think.
work, but to Gilbert and Sullivan from there.
All right, great answer there, Smashcan. And your direct's coming up. In September 2025, who did Anna Wintour name as the successor as the new head editor of Vogue magazine, surname Spine? And two-letter Smash. What popular brand of cast iron cookware can be roughly translated as the Crucible?
Yeah, I have both.
Oh, do you? Do you want to give me the first one then, please?
Yeah, Mal, M-A-L-L-E.
Le Creuset.
Perfect. Chloe Mal, daughter of Louis Mal and Candice Bergen, and Le Creuset. It's the Crucible. Take Smashcan to 12. Imbis. Oh, no, actually, sorry. Smashcan's next one. 12,060-foot high volcano Semeru is the highest point on which island? And growing up poor in North Carolina, she was an earthy, down-to-earth person, and her character Maria Vargas was an earthy proletarian from the Maywood slums. Who?
Yeah, I think if we've got two, it will probably work out one, but I'm drawing a blank just at the minute.
Yeah, me too.
No, I think we'll have to pass, won't we?
Yeah, I think we'll have to pass, yeah.
Okay, passing to Love Block.
Any idea for the second one?
No. Any idea for the first one?
Oh, I do. I know both. Okay.
Okay.
The first one is Sumatra. Sorry. Fuck. Can I take that back? No, I can't.
I'll pass.
Passing to Imbis Duology.
Do you have the second?
Yeah, I would guess, but I'm not sure. I have a combination, but I don't know.
Give.
Which one?
Second.
Ava,. I'm not sure. After you. Ava Gardner. I'm not sure. 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 Ava Gardner. I'm not sure.
Passing.
Yeah.
Out of time. And if it was
Java
Eva
and Ava.
Gardner,
Java.
Shashwat, what would you say?
Java.
Java is correct.
I can't believe I got as far as Java and then said the wrong island.
Sumatra's, yeah, literally the closest you could get to. All right, in this, your questions. A visit by Donald Trump to Malaysia for the ASEAN summit in October 2025 saw him attempting to follow along to what dance form? This name is borrowed from the Javanese term for dance. Java comes back. And in his 1963 paper, Is Justified True Belief Knowledge, philosopher Edmund Blank introduced this problem in epistemology. If your belief happens to be true purely by coincidence, as in mistaking a dog for a sheep yet being right because the real sheep is hidden nearby, can it still count as knowledge? What classic philosophical problem is this?
Neither.
Hmm. Yeah, I just have a guess for the first.
Bolo.
Kechak. K-E-C-A-K.
Cake's paradox.
Paradox. No, good guess there on Kechak. That is indeed a dance form from part. Blah, blah, blah.
Pass, although I don't know why you're saying good guess to a thing when there are still people left to guess. Pass.
Ashkan.
Yeah, I mean,
Got nothing here.
I have nothing either. Yeah, pass.
First, everyone, this is Joget and Gettier.
Yeah, obviously need to avoid commentary on still live
Yeah.
questions because
Yeah.
not that we knew it anyway, wouldn't have made any
No,
difference.
I had no idea if it was a good guess or not.
I mean,
Yeah.
just in terms of
You went
others
for it.
knowing whether it's correct or not, right? So just
Yeah,
Yeah, fair enough.
Okay.
I'm
in
saying
this,
good
yes.
guess, but any of us copying it for a start. So,
All right. Which Paul McCartney song is a tribute to both the small shy bird and to the character from Charles Dickens' novel Our Mutual Friend? And French historian Jules Michelet is credited with first using and defining what term in his 1855 book, Histoire de France. It got attached to Italy through the efforts of Jacob Burckhardt 5 years later.
Should I give you one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Whatever you think. Yeah.
One is Ren, W-R-E-N.
Shit.
Passing to
Renegade.
Law.
I'll give you the second one.
yeah.
Renaissance.
And Ren?
Sorry, Varun, could you repeat?
Ren.
To mark you wrong there, Smash Can.
I have both. I'll go ahead with one.
yep,
Jenny Wren.
and Renaissance.
Jenny Wren is the full answer. Couldn't have given you just for Wren. Sorry about that. But yeah, Jenny Wren is the McCartney song we were referring to, also character in Our Mutual Friend, penultimate novel of Charles Dickens. And yes, Renaissance, interestingly, was first used by the French historian Jules Michelet. All right, that's 6 rounds in, and Bob Law, your questions coming up. Perhaps well known amongst Futurama fans, what is the name of the only symphony by Olivier Messiaen, which ultimately derives its name from 2 Sanskrit words for going quickly and play? Omit the word symphony from the answer. And a 2-letter smash, as recorded in the UNESCO Intangible Cultural Heritage List, what is the name for the Armenian flatbread, which is also commonly found in Turkey and Iran, amongst other places? Its etymology can be derived from the Armenian for flat.
Second.
Anything?
Let me think. Hold on.
Yeah.
No, I'll just pass it.
Yeah.
Okay, passing to Imbis.
I'll give you one.
Yeah, go for it.
Turangalila.
Spell it again.
Turangalila.
Lavash.
Perfect answer. Turanga Leela Symphony by Olivier Messiaen, and Lavash is the Armenian flatbread.
Nice.
Right, takes you to 11. And your next one, Love Boblo. What's the full name of the 16th, 17th century person who coined the term Aurora Borealis? And in April 2019, a TV commercial titled The Hunt was released online. The commercial depicts photojournalists in war-torn and politically unstable environments, one of whom takes a photograph of the Tank Man during the 1989 Tiananmen Square protests and massacre. The commercial is for which German company that moved its factory from Wetzlar to Solms in 1986?
I have a couple of guesses for the second one, but without the first.
I think I also have one guess for the second. Just trying to think. Give you one of your guesses.
Leica?
No, it doesn't. Nothing comes to mind. Pass.
Okay, passing to Imbis.
Think I have one.
Go for it.
Galileo Galilei.
Leica.
That's the correct answer. Galileo Galilei is the full name asked for, who coined the term Aurora Borealis, and Leica is absolutely right. Photography camera manufacturer. Tankman. All right, Smash Can Sinatra's your next ones. Several real companies have used the name. The most relevant to the cartoons might be the Blank Traffic Signal Company Los Angeles, whose noisy 5-second change in traffic lights were a contemporary reference for the animators. What word fills the blank? And for two-letter smash, Bernard Kouchner served as France's foreign minister in the Fillon government during the presidency of Nicolas Sarkozy. Which organization did he co-found in the early 1970s?
I think I have both, yeah. Are you comfortable with either?
I've got a reasonable guess for one if you've got two.
Yeah.
I'm hoping that my thoughts are the right. Go for the second one and I'll hopefully.
All right. Médecins Sans Frontières.
Acme.
Perfect. Acme and MSF, Medicine Sans Frontières. Done. Smash Can. Your next one. Which antivirus company headquartered in Prague emerged from communism? That's because its founders, Eduard and Pavel, had to study maths and computer science despite wanting to study physics. This is because they didn't want to join the Communist Party, and to study physics, joining the Communist Party was a must. And derived from the Greek words little star, which topographical symbol has guided readers for centuries?
I know the second one.
Fine. I'm just thinking.
I'm trying to think. I must know the first one.
I might, yeah, I think I have something for the first one. So let me think through this while we have a bit of time.
Yeah.
All right, do you want to go ahead with two?
An asterisk.
Avast.
Perfect. Avast and asterisk is the perfect answer. Topographical symbol, little star. And Imbis Geology, your questions. Rotten Tomatoes asked critics to rank the top 25 TV shows of the last 25 years, that is this century, which is the only animated series to make this list, placed at number 14. This is a rare show to show an asexual character. And this brilliantly colored ocean creature is nature's tiny superhero, punching with a speed 50 times faster than a blink, heating water to the temperature of the sun. With vision that detects UV, infrared, and polarized light, no prey escapes it. Name this two-word marvel.
I have one for sure and a guess for two.
Okay, which is easier, you think?
I'll give one, I think.
Okay.
BoJack Horseman. BoJack Horseman.
Yeah, yeah. I have a guess. I'm just seeing if something else is there. Mm. Mantis shrimp.
Perfect. Mantis shrimp and BoJack Horseman. Great answer there, Calvin. Clutch answer. Penultimate round. The next one. Which notorious Hungarian-born art forger created forgeries of famous modern artists like Picasso, Matisse, and Renoir? His story was famously documented in the 1973 documentary film F for Fake by Orson Welles. Phonetic smash. Which Oxford College takes its name from a type of projecting bay window?
I
I
think
might
I
have
have.
two.
Oh, I think I have one.
You want to give, are you sure of one?
Somewhat. Like,
Yeah, yeah, go for it. Or I can, yeah, you go
uh,
for it.
Han van Meegeren.
Spell.
I don't know exactly. Meegeren. Meegeren.
Uh, Ring.
Okay. Passing to Pablo.
I have one.
Yeah, give.
Elmer de Hori.
The second one is Oriole. Oriel. Oriole.
Yes, that is correct. Elmer Diori and Oriel. Well done there. Someone getting that. All right, so 7 rounds in, last round to go, 10, 15, and 13. 6 questions to determine the winner. Blah, blah, here you go. If semaglutide is to Ozempic, then tirzepatide is to blank. Both are two different drugs to manage type 2 diabetes and weight loss. Unlike Ozempic, which mimics one natural hormone in your body, that's GLP-1, the other drug mimics two natural hormones, the GIP and GLP-1. Fill in the blanks or name the other drug. And Ferg's stepbrother from the eponymous TV series or cartoon show gets its name from the titular protagonist of which 1800s novel? They just changed the middle letter of the literary character's name to N to come up with Ferg's stepbrother's name.
Do you know the second one?
Yeah, I'll give you the second one.
Yeah.
Around the World in 80 Days.
First one is Monjaro.
Perfect. Monjaro and Around the World in 80 Days. Phileas Fogg is the protagonist and Phineas and Ferb. Last direct for the evening, Samanth and Varun, Lob Bob Lob. Saber-toothed predators are a group of extinct prehistoric predatory mammals. Their most common genus of extinct felids is the blank. Named for a scalpel or a two-edged knife with tooth, this genus' largest collection was found in the La Brea tar pits. Name this genus of saber-toothed cats who, unlike their name, weren't always happy. And which is the only movie from her entire filmography where Meryl Streep has played the role of the US president. She played the role of President Janie Orlean.
I
Shall
know
I?
the second one.
You know the second.
Yeah,
Yeah, your
you
favorite.
also do. I mean, let me think if I can get the first one.
Yeah, same.
I mean, I can guess something.
Yeah, I mean, I know the second, so I'm also thinking, so whoever,
You give the second. You give the second.
fine, don't look up.
Yeah. Let's say the first one is a Smilodon.
Is perfect. Smilodon and Don't Look Up. Takes Lob Bob Law to 12. And 0x is interestingly in that seat. Smash Can Sinatras, your last 2 questions. In their original work, they addressed some entries to pseudonyms like Pop, Pian, or Jackie, and later wrote a second version of the work which included some revisions and a less explicit tone about topics like sex. Who? And which city, separated from the Polish town of Ślubice by the river Oder, uses the river's name to differentiate it from a larger city, West?
Yeah, I have both.
I have neither. Will I get?
I think you will. I'll give two. Two is
Okay.
Frankfurt.
Oh, Anne Frank.
Absolutely. Anne Frank is correct. And Frankfurt Oder versus Under Oder as opposed to Frankfurt am Main. Anne Frank of Diary fame, Diary of a Young Girl. And your last phone, if you answer this, you win the game. Ernie Diaz, Don Adler, Mick Riva, Rex North, Harry Cameron, Max Gerard, and Robert Jameson are the blank, 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 5 blanks. Fill in the blanks to get the name of a 2017 best-selling novel about an old Hollywood star. And he played the charismatic and suave villain Mr. Smith in the Matrix trilogy, the Elven Lord Elrond in Lord of the Rings trilogy, and the anarchist V in V for Vendetta. Was he?
Yeah, so I definitely have two, and then based on that, I think I can get to one.
I don't have either yet. Let's have a think.
One is harder. One is harder.
Will I get two if you
I
give me
think
the
so.
first?
I think so.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah.
okay, right.
Just let me take a moment. One. So the first one is The Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo.
In which case, I will say Hugo Weaving for the second one.
The Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo and Hugo Weaving give you the Smashdown title. Well done, Smash Can Sinatra.
Busy
Ailsa
counting
and
the
Dan.
husbands on screen. Yeah, there's definitely seven of them.
Super answering there for the win. And Nimbus Geology, your last two questions. You can fortify your runner-up position. Backed by Ivan the Terrible, which wealthy merchant family funded Yermak Timofeyevich's 1580 expedition that launched Russia's conquest of Siberia, a name better known in a gastronomic context? And apart from his native tongue, he is widely considered fluent in English, Italian, French, Spanish, and German, and has conversational or basic knowledge of several others. Who is this whose passion for languages stems from a desire to connect with people and show cultural respect when traveling the world for tournaments?
Yeah, I have a guess for the first.
Same. Uh, Anything for second you're getting, or should
Yeah,
I
I'm
say?
thinking. If you have something, go for it.
Should I say something for one?
Yeah, yeah.
Chateaubriand.
Okay, passing
Oh,
to
no.
Bob Law.
I wasn't thinking.
Any idea?
No. Pass it.
Hold on.
Do you have anything? Do you have either?
I'm thinking.
Okay.
No, pass.
Okay, passing to Smash Can.
I think I know the second one, which makes me think the first one's something else.
Oh, okay.
If I give you the second one, do you think you can back with the first one?
Give it a go.
Novak Djokovic.
Oh, well then I will just go Ivanova.
Tivanova. This is
Bogdanov, probably.
Roganov.
bad.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
So, I was spelling it with
Bogdanov.
FF.
FF, right? Yeah, I
no,
couldn't make
FF
anything
is
with
an
F.
alternate
That's how
spelling.
you normally spell it in English, but
Should have
never mind.
specified phonetic
Would've
in
got
this
there
case,
at the
but yeah,
time.
Novak Djokovic for the other.
Pretend
And the last question of the
Sorry.
game. Yeah, last question of the game to Imbis Duology. What name is shared by the following? A historical region of Persia, an Iranian province now split into three as of 2004, and a type of Persian rug. And with a name originating from the Latin for the blood of Jupiter, what wine variety is popular in the Tuscany region and is the most planted red grape variety in Italy?
Both.
What do you want to give?
I think you will have a good guess for one if I give you two.
Sure, yeah.
Sangiovese.
Khorasan.
Khorasan and Sangiovese give you the second place in this game. Nimbus Duology, Calvin and Shashwat. So that brings us to the end of the Smashdown final. Congratulations once again to Smash Can Sinatras, Ailsa and Dan on a fabulous game, trailing slightly towards the beginning, but terrific comeback to take the game with 17 points. Second place, Nimbus Duology, Calvin and Shashwat on 14, and Bob Law, Samanth and Varun finished third this evening with 12. Thanks all once again. Sorry for a couple of slip-ups on my side. Apologies for that. Hopefully they didn't change the outcome of the game. And do join us for Flames. That's the next contest from the FLQL stable starting on the 24th of November. And till then, from the entire setting team at FLQL and me, that's Abhinav. Good night and see you again soon. Thank you.
Thanks, TG.
Thanks, everyone.
Thank
Bye,
you.
guys.
Good
Bye.
day.